see a lot of long, super long range kind of distance shots will be fired. None of the teams want to be the first one to bow out, even though they want to take high risk, high reward, but it's not that worth it to jeopardize the fact that your whole team might be way too early for the Super Weekend points. Now, back to FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan, I used to love them last season, but I'm not sure about this season, being a bit quiet. But they gonna try to capitalize the Gakkan Mountain first. Well, Axis will have to challenge, and they got it. Korpai down on his knees. Now, Korpai will have to figure out how to actually be saved by the rest of the team. Tony K just arrived, but a bit too late now. As far as finish off straight away, right? A clean deal there done by Axis Red One.
And that's the first blood there that we can see given to Volky from Axis Red One. He will have the privilege of looting the first box of the Super Weekend. And they're going to play 3v4. So FaZe Clan playing with only 3 team members now. Vintorious and Malphite together with Tony K. Hasn't been the day so far, although they got that one interesting chicken dinner. But other than that, I haven't seen them do much.
Yep, and the fact that they lost one man straight away, they're climbing down Mount Gatka because they do know they don't have enough manpower to sustain. They're going to take the side of the mountains, and the moment they take the side of a mountain, they do know that the circle kind of shifted, but chances are the circle might end up on top of a mountain, and what's worse, it still comprises a lot of water ratio in there, so then that's not much land for the players to move around with or even place themselves. So whoever comes first will first get in themselves that vintage point. That's really important.
Well, about the Bigatron, I don't think it was intentional. It would be intentional if like you're on top and then you like kind of chill and then you go down a little bit, then maybe. But if you're like struggling down there, I don't think it's intentional that you want to struggle and then come back later. Like it's such a big risk. But let's see if they can actually put off a good performance back because we know their potential. But now we move over to Micah. Micah will be down by Chopper. So 2E, they only have 2 team members left. And same goes for Axis Red One as well. Only 2 team members, but not too sure where the rest of them are at. Chopper is still alive, but there you have it. Faris as well as Kachang Susu. Chopper will need to pick up Parajin, but it's quite a distance for him.
Fair trade for both of the team, having a hard time to close the deal here. Kachatu tried to get the flank side, but Parajin gonna finish off by 4 rivals sealing underneath these 2 teams' noses. Now that's sneaky coming out from which direction, we have no clue right now. But I was just thinking about will there be any third party coming in, because we do know the circle is shifting and there's so many players moving. It's gonna be one of those moments. So Eagles have to bow down for Parajin. They have to make a go now if they want to live, because there might be a lot of team passing by. Speaking of which, Mount Gatka it is.
So it's going to be Mount Gatka here, just below them. Yeah, most of the teams are currently inside, but let's see who has the high ground advantage moving down. It's going to be a bit easier for them normally. And now we move over to BN United as well as EVOS Reborn. So EVOS Reborn, although they weren't in the bottom 4, but they kind of like hover around the bottom 4.
They move forward, that's a bigger question. I do hope they stay a bit more for GD while EVOS Reborn start to move. They might bump into Infinity and also Secret, but the circle shifted so hard on the right side. Now, it pretty much on no man's land, but 2 or 3 teams already parked themselves in there. Very lucky for them. For the other teams coming from Western, oh my, Lyzerg.
Lyzerg versus Nuzi now. It's going to be a 1v1 and Nuzi will go down to Lyzerg. Lyzerg will finish him off, and Infinity loses 1 team member, but the long reach are coming in from GodTunny. GodTunny, counter fire under him, 40% of health left.
Oh, YG.
And almost taking out KF.
Where did that shot come from? It's going to be from the inside of a circle. And this does not fare well for Infinity. They already lost 1 man before, and now another one. It's going to be not enough men for them to trade for the fight. Well, for EVOS Reborn, they're trying to figure out how many teams actually around here. Stone just walk in, drive in, crush in. There you go, even park there. Stone! Too much of a valiant attempt there. Very risky move.
Oh, very, very indeed. We can see that Stone is almost down, but Stone will recover himself, no problem. Fluke came together with Traps. We're coming from the side. It's going to be Logan 1v2. Can Logan actually do the business? But Logan gets 1, Logan gets 2. Wow, Logan! But too bad. Stone just have to spoil the party. The Infinity is out 16th place. No points for them in this round here. Almost got at least 2 points or maybe 3.
Oh, double down for Logan, but at the end of the day, he's the one who bows down first. It's already too bad for you, Cloud, as the team you predicted. You kind of jinxed it, man. Back to GigFam now. It's going to be across the street shooting over the neighborhood. It's going to be GodTunny taking over GigFam. Oh, what a perfect angle.
Nice, nice, nice. What an angle there coming in for GodTunny. And now GodTunny will need to finish up the job. GigFam is in trouble. GigFam has Snipe still active, but GodTunny he secures the elimination point onto QB. At the same time, we can see that KF will knock down one team member from his opponents on the other side. And 4 rivals. Is that a kill still? Happy, you naughty boy.
It's not the first time they're doing that now. EVOS Reborn march into DXL, ringing on the door. Right in the face. It's going to be right face. KF trying to toss out the net now, counting and calculating the angle. Hopefully it's gonna be somebody there, but not enough. Lamborghini finish off. Reborn, wait, Reborn couldn't hold the stand, couldn't hold the fort, and they might have to back out quite early. One member left here. They might place themselves 15th if they were to wipe out right at this spot.
Oh, but check this out. The vampires on the GD. GD now takes out one. GD takes out 2 of the vampires. Looks like they are almost out, but at the same time, we can see that there's a third party coming in from BN United. BN United on the other side, they're so close with each other. GD, only one team member left. NiciL, the only one. Can he pick his teammates out the smoke? Will be popped out, but we move over to Kachak Susu. Gets one more for himself.
Oh, YG, last person. All they need to find is that one person playing at 2 pick at one time. Faris is on the other. YG, they're trying to smoke up, but that's so close yet so far. Faris trying to give the pressure on the side of YG. Can they pick the members up? A bit too late now. Lot finish of Kachang Susu. As the rest of YG trying to spot where Faris is, but I think they need to save TaMyo first.
Yeah, they can pick up TaMyo at the same time. Faris, does he want to take this risk because it's a 2v1 scenario? The zone will move up. Looks like the Eagles, they are in the zone at this moment and they have a compound. But now we get focused on the Yangon Galacticos. They will manage to pick up TaMyo so they can restart this up. But the shots coming in from the high ground and one of them have been knocked down.
And now YG, this is a tough spot from them to get out from. The moment they step out from this compound, it's going to be an open field full of eyes watching. Now Team Secret going for Chonburi, Jasper going on the different angle. TG13 taking up the flank, trying to find for Kid. And he found one. It's going to be Jumper on the back line. Nice eyes. TG13 taking the angle, but just whiffed it towards a bit more to the right. If only he returns a bit to the left, it's going to be a huge clutch coming out from him. Here comes a choke point between these two teams. Secret, that grenade just now was huge.
Oh, but that's a high ground here coming in from Kid. Kid gets one, but Kid will be counterfired. Kid will be knocked down from afar. At the same time, we can see the elimination feed going. Microboy will get one for himself as well. At the same time, we can see that Jasper was the one to take out Kid. And the long range coming in from Pop. Can he get more from Team Secret? Pop gets one more. Matoy, the last man standing here for Team Secret. Matoy, what can he do? It's going to be a 1v3 scenario. Kid will be finished out by MS Chonburi, and the zone will close it. All these teams are still outside of the zone.
Boy, oh boy, what a timing. Unfortunate timing for Secret. Now kind of stuck in a drench. They cannot get out from the blue zone, and the time's ticking, and the time is their enemy right now. They need to move forward, but how? They are stuck in between so many teams. While GD trying to wait for the right time of overpicking by BN United. Now waiting for the nade. If it's perfect, it's going to land right on top of 3 players.
Ooh.
But being pressured first by BN United, GD stuck. Bigatron Red Aliens now eliminated at 13. Surprising.
Still not a good start for Bigatron Red Aliens. They need to find a footing here into the Super Weekend. But talking about finding footing, it's also DX. They need to find it. And Booms will take out Zunos from another angle. Lamborghini with the long range on the Capone. Capone now 40% of health. Capone still proning safely. But the Molly will be tossed up by Lamborghini. Will it land on the Capone? At the same time, we can see that Duke will be knocked down and behind from Booms, and the zone will start to be cruel to our players.
That snipe coming up from Car, and now going for FaZe against GigFam. GigFam only have snipes left. He needs to survive, but the blue is shrinking. The time is not on his side. Finish off clean by the side of FaZe Clan.
And that is it, FaZe Clan for you, ladies and gentlemen. But we're not done yet with DX. Lamborghini is still alive. GigFam will be at 12th place, 1 elimination point for them. Lamborghini is still standing here together with Whitecat just right from here. Lamborghini will take the shot. Lamborghini gets it out to Whitecat. can he secure the elimination point? Yes, he can. But can he still survive this? He'll need to pick up Doug. It's going to be a 2v2 scenario. Capone now down. White Cat is still alive. Lamborghini is still alive. The smoke will be popped now. And there's no more time. 35 more seconds and the zone will close in.
That's a bit comical, tossing the smoke right in front of your enemy's face. Now back to BN United. They can have the time to actually revive back Capone, but Lamborghini is pretty low at the moment and too far off from the circle. Proning and crawling towards his way there. It's not going to help him. Right now, Lamborghini.
Whoa, what a nade there coming in by Lamborghini, and he's still alive. If he can take the ball out, that'll be the moment. Now another nade being tossed out to the other side. White Cat versus Lamborghini. Is this White Cat? White Cat just in front of him. 10% of health left. Lamborghini finish up the one. No, no, he cannot finish up the jump. No, such frustration.
Man, I have to say he's pretty devastated right now. Back to GD's NiciL trying to bring down what's left of BN to be the housekeeping team. But BN still not bowing down. Wait. Oh my goodness. The vampire is being finished off by a cat. It's going to be the White Cat this time. BN United slowly going down, but they still survive. Eagles taking on fight against YG, who just tried to transition themselves into a better spot, but will be denied their entrance towards the safe circle.
Oh, let's see, because now one of the team members from Yangon Galacticos, they're still on the outside. They're playing by the edge of the circle, playing by the ledge at the same time. The Eagles, all three of them is in the compound. They have the circle at this moment, so they control this moment. Just look at this, LorD together with AK. How are they going to get out of theirs? But the good thing is that they are still in the circle. Now, FaZe Clan is lurking behind. You can see two team members, FaZe Clan, still playing on the outside of the circle.
Lucky enough, YG, nobody's creeping behind, which is going to be a problem for them. White Cat will be their bane at this point, but White Cat, he's just running around against the blue. Chopper getting one on knockdown. White Cat still survive. How can you bring this guy down? He just don't know when to bow out, and he keep on saving his own self. It's always his own revival. He has NiciL getting his views on White Cat, but White Cat just denied to die. Look at that.
Oh, looks like White Cat, living like Cat's life, had 9 lives here. How long is he going to stay out there? And White Cat now down to 10% health. White Cat, the zone coming in. Looks like his 9 lives is out. White Cat will be eliminated together with BN United. 7 place, 4 elimination points for them.
Is willing to bow down to the player instead of a player. That's a nice thought there coming up from White Cat just now. FaZe! My God! And now getting one on Shroud. What a perfect spray just now. Didn't even miss any bullet. MR5. I have to say, FaZe, they are pretty greedy, taking 2 angles at one time. But you reap what you sow. You attract way too much attention. But Vintorious going for the front ones. Eagle Esports, that con also gone. Now they have 2 more members left. Chopper and Namjoon have 4 wall to take covers from, but a couple of nades small enough to flush them out.
And somehow, Yangon Galacticos, they can still slip into the zone. AKA, just look at the minimap here. They have the zone now, and those on the compound, the Eagles, they may need to move in a little bit forward, but for sure, FaZe Clan will need to move forward as well, so they will start to fight with each other very, very soon. MR5 with a long reach out to the MS Chonburi. MS Chonburi, they are still in this. 3 team members, 2 still active.
MR5 trying to do the miracle shot again. He got himself quite an angle that we remember always, as his grenade toss was remarkable last time. But can he do the same thing? Can he clutch with the side of Venturis? It's going to be only 6 teams left, and none of these teams have more than 2 members to work with. MR5. Oh, I'm looking at APG just gonna bow down here. It's gonna be last 8 kid just now. Can he find one?
Yeah.
He found one. I'm not gonna go down easily. I'm taking you down with me, but that's gonna be the end. Such a valiant attempt just now, but still managed to end it up with 6th placement. Not too bad, not too shabby.
But there's also not enough time for Venturis to pick his teammate up, so he needs to abandon here. Unfortunately, MR5 will be left behind, finished off by AK. And now Yangon Galacticos, the team that has 2 team members together with the Chonburi's 2 team members, Eagles 2 as well, GD together with FaZe Clan 1 each.
So hold down to, oh my God, Chopper burn, baby burn. Namjoon on the other end on the outside, so he's gonna be safe a bit for now. Chopper, how can he revive his friend? And Venturis trying to finish it off straight away, but it's not a very easy task. The moment he overpick himself, so many teams upside still. lurking around the end of the blue zone. Namshin versus 1, victorious. Finished off. EVOS Esports will still survive.
Wow, what a reaction play there from them. Really, really good there. But now, let's get focused onto those within the zone. Yangon Galacticos still with 2. Chonburi still with 2. And now GD with 1. And the range shot coming in from NiciL managed to get 1. And Eagles out at 4 place, 7 elimination points for them, down to the top 3 teams.
Jasper trying to force them out. Oh, finish off TG13 just now. That's a nice trade there. You reap what you sow. And Jasper making sure they are reprimanded. Can Jasper clutch this? 2v1. He almost got one. Lost really a slither of health left. Now down to AK only. YG versus MSC. MS Chonburi. He's trying to play around the corner. Rosie Roda. Oh, wow. YG. Yangon Galacticos. Advantage in terms of man, managed to clutch with a chicken dinner just now. The first 7 super weekend, that's going to boost a lot when it comes to their morale boost later on.
Oh, no doubt. That is going to be a big, big one. I'll